Hello, Dunder Snuggles. It is I who is she. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, brush your hair, weirdo. But that's not gonna happen. I came here to speak about the forces of poo. The forces of poo, sometimes known as the powers that were on this planet. Oh, and they are up to shenanigans. Nanny's shenany McGanigans. That's what they are up to. And I wanted to speak to those of us who feel very deeply, known in some circles as empaths. Because the forces of poo, and while they are poo, poo is a good thing in some regards because it does help the things to grow, the things being us. But the forces of poo want the poo to just stay poo and never ever grow up. And the way that we grow up is to realize that we are all one thing. There is no ussy them me on the planet. There is no ussy them me. It sure looks like that. It looks like that guy doesn't do this or that guy does this and I disapprove and I'm superior and the way that I do stuff is the way that gets done. And we're also even encouraged by the forces of poo to get into other people's business and tell them how they gotta do what they gotta do. We are all one, but we are all one and individuals. And we are meant to be individuals and not have somebody else running our ship because that puts our soul into a deep sleep of unconsciousness. But anyway, I was speaking to the empathic ones among us, and I just wanted to say, one of the ways the forces of poo gets to you is to go through your forces of empathy and have you visualizing the worst case scenarios and get caught up in the us's and them's of it all. And because we feel so deeply and because many of us are so visual, we inadvertently add to the worst case scenarios. And I want you to add to the love case scenarios. And if somebody goes, those people over there are bad, but you are good, just know you're all the same thing. And we've all been everything. You're in many realities at the same time. This weird thing that you're wearing right now is one of the many freaking suits that you have, whether you are conscious of it or not. Many more of us are much more conscious of it now, and some of us even experiencing multiple timelines simultaneously. And that will tell you that you are not just this one position. But if you're locked in a position, alright, that's alright. Reality is what you see is what you get. But don't feed the vibe that wants you to stay stuck. The truth of the matter is everybody on this planet is made of the materials of this planet. Everybody is, and every soul is part of the whole same gestalt. I don't know what that means. Bang! Something like that. It's a whole same guy with a bunch of different faces, which is weird, but it's the way it is. So consciously, anytime somebody starts banging that old drum of that person is an enemy in some way, doesn't even matter what way. They do some dumb thing, or I don't know, they're in a march, they're disrupting traffic, whatever it is, realize that those guys is you. So paddle your own canoe. You do you, because that's your job, and not your job do anybody else. If you do somebody else, do it and have fun. Do it in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Know where I'm going with that? Okay, well, that's my message. I don't know what it means. I just felt like I had to say it. It was burning a hole in my brainstem. Speaking of which, there's a couple of holes in there now. Better sign off. Bye!